Wait! You cannot ghost me after a deposit consultation!
Okay. Either this is luxury speed dating, or I walked into a cult. Chloe Parker. Wedding design, crisis planning, dramatic saves. Who's the groom? Oh my god. Contacts. Please be contacts. You. Tall, rich, emotionally unavailable. Definitely the groom. I do eloptions, legacy unions, mother-in-law containment, and discreet press management.
You plan weddings?
I also leave, if this is a murder dinner.
She is alive.
Okay, great. Hate that word in this room. So, if anyone here is engaged, my rates are flexible and I would love to leave alive.
Then marry me first.
No, that is a sentence serial killers say politely.
If I intended to kill you, we would not be negotiating.
That is not the reassurance you think it is.
3 months. Public engagement. In return, your debts disappear.
You know about my debt?
I do not make offers without numbers.
This is deeply invasive.
Your staff keep their jobs. Your mother's business survives.
And what happens if I say no?
Then you leave unprotected.
That sounded a lot like you may get eaten.
With my name on you, no one touches you.
I hate this. I hate this. I hate you. How much exactly? Did that contract just blink at me?
Old magic. Think of it as notarization.
Normal people use stamps.
From this moment, you are under royal protection.
So this is the human. Congratulations. You've climbed very far, very fast. Thanks. I'd clap, but I'm still adjusting to the whole vampire monarchy thing. You should adjust quickly. Humans here rarely live long.
That will be enough, Countess.
You did not mention the X was terrifying. If I pass out, keep walking and tell them I'm mysterious.
Do not faint. They will smell panic.
That is a horrifying sentence.
Tell us, dear, what first drew you to the prince?
His jawline and his deeply concerning silence.
She mistook me for a paying client. I admired the audacity.
Warn me before you do that.
Drink. If you belong here, the court will know.
Why does that smell like metal and bad news? I really don't think humans are supposed to drink this.
Then perhaps you are not meant to stand here.
You people have a very aggressive hospitality culture.
No more tests.
Then prove your preference, Your Highness.
Wait. I'm moving into a vampire palace. This is how smart women disappear.
You are safe here.
That is exactly what unsafe men say in expensive buildings.
Public conduct guidelines.
This isn't editate. This is hostage choreography.
The court prefers women predictable.
My rules. No entering my room, no touching my stuff, no surprise vampire appearing behind me.
Agreed.
Why does this room know me? I see.
It was arranged from your file.
You built a whole stalker archive?
Anyone near me becomes leverage. I needed to know what could be used against you.
Why is my mother in your files?
Because your mother intersected with my family.
You don't get to investigate my dead mother and call it protection.
In my world, information keeps people alive.
You should adjust quickly.
In my world, this gets you a restraining order and maybe jail.
Your mother once worked a royal wedding.
My mother never told me this.
She witnessed something the court buried.
I've won her since. What did she see?
What
What did she see?
Enough to make her death worth revisiting.
Don't say that unless you mean it.
I do not joke about death.
The council's examiner has arrived.
I hear the prince chose beneath him.
We are booked solid. We are booked solid.
I fake one engagement and suddenly people trust me with flowers again.
I mentioned your firm to a few circles.
A few? One client is a hedge witch marrying a sea demon.
We're breathing again.
Priority commission, personal request.
Why does the bride's status say pending survival?
That's not funny.
Decline it.
You do not get to revive my business and then run it.
That is not a wedding request. It is a political signal.
Because the bride is already missing.
What kind of world did I sign into? That was not subtle.
They posted your debt, your lease, and your worst hair era.
This isn't gossip, it's target practice.
Public reaction is dividing nicely.
Do not destroy her yet. Shame her first. Fear dressed as tradition is irresistible.
She moved early.
How many people in your world need me humiliated to feel stable?
Most of them.
Prove it. A union this convenient requires proof.
Please tell me this is paperwork and not ritual sacrifice.
Political affection can be staged. Instinct cannot.
So this is not a review. It's bait.
They want my vulnerability documented.
If his attachment is genuine, he will lose composure once.
You're using me as a pressure trigger.
If that disturbs you, you are unsuited to court.
And onus this park to do the worst, and I didn't just fade your past.
And then O'Sleary to say that very.
Was this always part of the deal? Fine. If they want a show, they're getting one. Was no I'm to Ramatzelbido Selenless.
Refusal will be interpreted as fraud.
Your people are insane.
Tonight they will come for you. We prepare now.
No, that's murder face. I need husband face. I need you to look like a normal person who smiles and laughs and doesn't scare small children. Wow. Worse, you somehow made smiling a threat. Soft, human, like you've paid taxes before.
I have never paid a bill.
Okay, Dracula Ken, line read. Say, I love my wife.
I love my wife.
That sounded like you were identifying a body. You say it like she's the one room you want to stay in.
Oh, cool. Love the tension. Drink this.
You missed a spot.
Tonight, the city meets the prince's future bride. The royal family has
Don't
announced
joke.
that Prince William...
Please tell me you can fake being alive on camera.
City's favorite mystery couple. When did you know?
Oh good, straight to lying.
When she spoke to me like I was ordinary.
That's unexpectedly tender. Tell the city how much you love your fiancé.
I love my future wife.
He means he'd kill for me, but in a romantic way.
3-second stare challenge. So, Chloe, what family are you from? Is it true? Are you a human?
Cameras off. Now.
It's just a show, Adrian. 3 hours of perfection.
I don't breathe, Chloe. I don't fail.
Hey!
Smile for the scandal.
Get off me!
You touched her. I was paid. Darcy paid.
Then die for her generosity.
Adrian, no!
Security!
Are you hurt?
You were going to kill him.
He went for you.
Nope. Nope, absolutely not.
Please tell me you're not catching feelings for the undead billionaire.
I'm catching stress, not feelings.
Extra oat milk. You complain less. Are we retreating now?
I'm managing risk.
Of course.
The Royal Council requests immediate review of the engagement.
She's not a rival. She's running the room.
I know.
Move! Give me space!
Why is this not a normal cut?
Because someone laced the glass. With old faction blood oath silver. It's more dangerous to Modanes. Went in for you, Trio.
Please tell me this doesn't involve me dying prettier. That burns. That burns.
I know. Stay with me.
Your Highness, that seal is not behaving like a standard contract.
What does that mean? No contract gets to surprise me twice. Amazing. Even the curse is pretentious.
This clause is usually omitted from political unions.
No. No, absolutely not.
A blood oath binds beyond law.
Did he know? So I signed a fake marriage and got ambushed into eternal supernatural nonsense? Tell me you didn't know. You knew?
I knew it existed. I did not intend for it to activate.
That is not better. You gambled with my freedom.
I gambled with everything!
Did I volunteer to be in that bet?
Your Highnessness, the Countess has gone public.
If the prince loves freely, let the court verify he has not been deceived by a human opportunist.
Don't save coincidence. She's not hinting anymore.
The court demands her removal from palace territory within 48 hours.
You said this marriage would protect me.
Purity must be preserved.
Cute. They made merch.
They think you seduced a throne for rent money. The story's trending.
Away from the window. Stop doing that like it fixes anything! To your mother, I'm a game. To your court, I'm a test. To them, I'm a stain. To you, what am I?
Chloe Parker is to vacate protected royal residence within 48 hours.
Do we run, sue, or fake your death?
For the record, fake death was not on my 2026 bingo card. Why did my mother have this? I am not dying in designer captivity.
Leaving now is exactly what she wants.
Staying because you say so is exactly what I...
You know how about when ich doesn't Smith River.
You know about me how it want.
Staying because you say so is exactly what I'm done doing. I can compel the court to delay.
That's the problem! Every solution in your world turns me into property.
Trying to keep you safe.
A prettier cage is still a cage. What is this? How long have you known my family?
Longer than you think.
Did you know me too?
If you're hearing this, I didn't get to explain. He was just a lonely boy trapped in ceremonial silk.
She knew you when you were a kid?
Your mother saved a union that would have started a civil fracture.
Remember this name, DRC.
If they use love as law...
Break the law.
Emergency assembly, effective immediately.
She wants me out. Fine. I'm going in. She made him laugh once. No way. That's me.
You stole a cake rose and blamed a peacock.
You remember that?
Of course I remember. You were the first person who looked at me and saw a boy, not a title.
So when you asked me to marry you, it wasn't random.
I recognized you.
The Countess is reopening the Hawthorne wedding inquiry.
She's digging up my mother to bury me.
Then we dig faster.
Fear only works if dressed as order. Nivune Ublaja Stranum town.
And kneeler to the vampire Selton has Demalus.
This is too radical.
If he marries down, hierarchy bleeds.
So she's not trying to marry the prince. She's trying to own the panic.
She creates contamination, then sells purification.
Chaos would justify regency.
She doesn't want a crown, she wants emergency powers.
She's cleaning history as she writes it.
Let truth and lineage be weighed.
No, it's a trial with better jewelry.
You do not have to stand in that room.
That room has been talking about me, it can say it to my face. If I'm walking into a slaughter, I'm to a slaughter, I'm doing it tailored.
There is another option. If I renounce succession, they lose jurisdiction over you.
You do that?
If you ask me to.
No. Not like this. Not instead of me. I walk in there as myself. Not your accessory. Not your shield.
Then I will stand beside you, not in front.
Good. Let's go ruin a monarchy.
Chloe Parker, state your claim.
Yes. I'm human. You say it like it's a crime.
Did you seek elevation through marriage?
If I wanted luxury, I picked the worst possible billionaire.
Do you love the prince?
Yes. Damn it, yes. But love does not make me his possession. I love you. I will not belong to you.
The bond is converting!
And there it is.
Seal the oath. Preserve succession.
You're calling a cage sacred because it matches your furniture.
No one touches her.
You are heir before you are man.
Then take the heir.
Kuno, do not be stupid for a girl.
I am done being useful to cowards.
The boundary is destabilizing.
Perfect. Your ignorance is my greatest weapon.
I have crimes. So many crimes.
She didn't just smear people. She erased them.
That ring? Same guy who jumped you.
If this reaches both worlds at once, she loses narrative control.
Then we do what I do best. Stage the moment.
Weaponized event planning. Love that for us. Screen system.
You're late. Panic is a key. And your little romance turned it.
You really weaponized everyone's worst intentions and called it governance.
History does not ask who was kind.
They're waiting for permission.
Authorities urge calm.
No pushing! East exit! If you have claws, keep them to yourself!
From seating charts to apocalypse. Proud of your range?
This time, I'm not pretending.
Good. I was very bad at pretending.
You two going there is either heroic or deeply stupid.
With us, usually both.
The Obsidian Court.
Right on Cuse. The bride and the fallen prince. How theatrical. Sweetheart, I charge extra for dramatic entrances.
She tied the gate to collective fear.
Prejudice is the oldest fuel. If she built this like a vow, it can be rewritten like one.
A vow requires consent.
Adrian! A vow forced is void.
You insignificant little planner.
Exactly. And still I ruin your whole event.
Chloe, get out of the way!
No!
Love made you weaker.
No. It made him choose. A vow isn't ownership. It's mutual risk. Blood oath. I choose you free.
And I choose you. And I choose you unowned.
Started the Fine Racing Explorer, Jesse.
I built this world! No. You only fed its worst parts.
So, would you marry me for real?
And that is why we charge a species fee.
No, ma'am. The groom cannot eat the florist.
Extra oat milk, you complain less.
You say that like you don't enjoy my complaining.
I enjoy that you stay.
Disgusting, beautiful, deeply taxable.
We need a wedding by sunset!
Budget, guest count, bite history?
She bit me at the rehearsal dinner!
Congratulations. You're a nightmare. We specialize in that.
What she means is, we can save it.